Hello and welcome to the Group 3 South Jersey Final. My name is Evan Lawani alongside my buddy Mike McClung as we have the Lacey Lions taking on the Mainland Mustangs. How are you, Mike?
I'm great. How about you, Evan?
Not too bad. It's great to be here, able to do this game right now. We're a little late, some technical difficulties, so Mike, do you want to catch us up on the action?
Sure. So we're going to pick this up in the top of the third. First inning was very uneventful, 3 up, 3 down for both sides, but then Mainland was able to string 3 runs on 4 hits together in the top of the second. They have the 3-0 lead right now. Lacey's looking to battle back.
So on the mound for the Lions is Chelsea Howard, and she has been absolutely dominating this year. In 25 games, she has gone 20-4, racking up 206 strikeouts.
In only 162 innings pitched. Anytime you average more than a strikeout per inning, that's absolutely crazy. And I want to point out her ERA is .994. An ERA under 1 is absolutely unheard of in this league. To be able to, and for anybody that doesn't know, earned run average, the number of runs you allow per 7 innings, to have less than a run per game is essentially what that equates to. I think that's just out of this world.
Yeah, it says it all right now. That is just crazy. So leading off now for the Mustangs is Meredith Miller. She's their 4th hitter. So it is the top of the third. So it is 3-0, and the color should be in black and white on your screen. So don't worry, it's not your computer or TV. Starts off with a fastball right down the middle for a strike 1.
She singled to start off the second inning and ended up citing that rally. Hopefully they'll be able to retire this inning and get off to a little bit of a better start.
Foul back right at us. Got her 0-2. And it's pretty easy to see Chelsea Howard throws the ball very fast, and a lot of people are late on it.
There's no way around it. That's got to be tough to catch up to.
Foul back, same spot. So count will remain 0-2. Like we said, this is the finals for the state, so probably a little nerves running through these teams right now. I bet they settled down. Now they're in the 3rd inning, but still. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on it, missed, strike 3, so 1 down.
And that probably wasn't the best pitch you would have liked, but anytime you get ahead 0-2 and you make the hitter second guess themselves and really got to chase to try to catch up with everything, there's a lot of things you can do, and right there she just decided to attack her up, and you got her to chase on it.
And that is Chelsea Howard's 3rd strikeout of the game.
Like you said, this is a state final game. This is probably the most fans we've seen all year. There's a lot of excitement in the school. I can't remember the last time we got excited over a game like this. It's been great to see.
Yeah, it really is. Anytime you can see the student body come out and support a team like this, it's great. So now another 1-2 hole for the Mustangs. Up to bat now. That is Morton. The 1-2 pitch is outside. Mike, it's actually a little chillier today than it has been the past couple days.
Still relatively nice. Nothing to complain about.
The 1-2 pitch is fouled off to the right side, almost into the stands. Here is the windup and the pitch. A little bit on the outside corner, so that will bring the count to full. Right here is looking to throw a strike. Let the batter hit it.
It's expert analysis right there.
You know it. Outside pitch, swung on, and fouled off to the right. I just want to point out the record for these Lady Lions has been 20-6 this year, an outstanding year all around. Full count pitch, fouled off again.
And obviously they love to have this game, but I think either way, when you look at the season, it's been such a success for them in so many ways. It's been great to just see what they can do, and they've made a deep run already, hoping to cap it off with a championship.
And I believe I heard that this is their first state final game they've ever been to as a softball program. Full count. Drove to center field. Kayla Kohout settles underneath it. She's running in and will make the catch.
That was skied way up there.
a light breeze blowing from right field in right at us. You might hear it on the mic right now. Actually, the window's open. Of course, the wind plays a factor, especially when it's blowing in. Helps out the pitcher. We can see the flag in left field blowing in. So we're going to call that one a strike. It says Catherine Hutton up to the bat. And she's way up there in the box. Fouls back.
That's something I really haven't understood. All these Mainland hitters have been way up in the box, especially with Chelsea, who throws really hard. Not quite sure what the strategy is there. Sometimes you see it with bunting, but as far as just looking to get a hit, I'm not too sure. But hey, it's been working so far.
0-2 count here with 2 outs. And the pitch outside, swung on a miss, strike 3. So that's going to do it for the top of third. We'll be right back for the start of the bottom of the third. So we're back for the bottom of the third. Katie Hughes will lead off.
Evan, I believe you drive her to school. Is that correct?
That is correct. So this is what happened. My brother drove her brother to school. Then her brother drove me to school. Now I'm driving her to school. So it's just a big chain reaction of driving people to school.
That's great, but not home, correct?
No, not home. You know, we both are very busy after school.
Right.
As she watches the ball low. But very nice girl. As she steps in to the batter's box. 1-0 count. At least she's trying to get back a couple runs now in the 0-3 hole. Still plenty left to go. Strike on the outside corner. And this team has been very good hitting-wise this year. Especially it helps out when your pitcher is giving up 1 run average a game. Takes a little pressure off them, but they're definitely able to hit the ball. They've scored 134 runs on the year.
That's good.
That is good.
It's about 5 a game. And when your pitcher's only letting up 1 a game,
That's why they're 20-6.
odds are in your favor.
So now a 2-2 count. And the pitch. A little bit of a flare to right field. Right fielder comes on and makes the grab. So 1 down. So pitching for the Mustangs, that is number 6, Bailey Arena. Monica Brignola will step up to the plate for the Lady Lions. She's wearing number 10, but number 11 helmet.
That's just how life is sometimes.
Couldn't agree more. So with 1 down, Monica Brignola will see if she can start a rally. Arena with the pitch, high and outside, ball 1. Second pitch, low. Monica Brignola is been able to draw 6 walks this year. Third most on the team. Pitch.
And
Good
that
eye.
definitely helps when you're a table setter for the top of the lineup. Anytime you can get on base in any way, that's definitely a big help to the team. So she's been able to do her job.
On deck is the leadoff hitter for the Lions, Kayla Kohout. They're going to call a strike for there, so 3-1 count. Arena's ready with the pitch. Delivery. Strike 2. Full count. 1 out. And here is Arena. Ground ball to the first baseman. Bobbles it. Collects it. And a close play at first, but she will get the out. 2
Got a
down.
lot of speed, made that very close, but first baseman ended up making a good play.
It's now up. Kayla Kohout.
Center fielder, number 1, Kayla Kohout.
First time up, she lined out. She's batting .327 on the year. Very good. Anything above really .250 is very, very good. She's been able to collect 33 hits on 101 plate appearances this year. Looked like a little bit of a curveball there. I don't know if it's curveball. I'm not exactly sure what the term is there, but off-speed pitch. She was early on it. Count is 0-2. And the pitch, driven to right field. That might drop, but a great play there by the second baseman to get the out. So that's going to be it for the third inning. Mustangs up 3-0. So we're back in the top of the fourth. Pitcher Bailey Arena will lead off.
She walked and scored her first time up.
The pitch is right by her, strike 1. Mike Prom is tomorrow.
You're
We-
going, my friend, aren't
I
you?
will be attending.
Are you excited?
I am excited. I'm only a junior, but I was lucky enough to get asked. There are a good amount of seniors out on this team going tomorrow, and the game was originally scheduled for tomorrow, but got pushed back to today due to prom. I thought that was very nice of them. And a swing and a miss, strike 3.
And that's a good start. Anytime you can start an inning off with a strikeout, get that confidence up, usually means good things.
Now batting for the Mustangs, designated player, number 32.
So that is 2 strikeouts in a row as she ended the third inning with a strikeout and now started the fourth inning with a strikeout.
Also, 4 of the last 5 batters have struck out.
So we can definitely see that Chelsea Howard's got into a groove. As she will not strike out, but she will fly out to Kristen Santoro for the second out. That was number 32, Monzo, with the fly out.
Second baseman, number 11, Shannon Bennett.
Now Shannon Bennett will step up to the plate, playing second base today. Fouled back. The Mustangs aren't afraid to swing on the first pitch. And I think it's very noteworthy to point out that the Lions were 13-1 in their division and won A South champs.
It's not easy. That's definitely an impressive record to put together against a really good division.
And A South is never easy.
Of course not.
Pitch outside. That'll be 1-2. I think it's. I might have just pointed this out. Honestly, I don't remember, but Chelsea Howard definitely settled in. She's looking really good out there now, throwing a lot of strikes. Fouled back. I couldn't tell you how many foul balls have hit this backstop so far already. If I had to take a guess, I'd say 15.
15?
Yeah.
It's a good guess.
Why would you guess something different?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Like?
12.
Okay. Strike 3. So that will end it here. Top of the fourth, Chelsea Howard is in a groove. We'll be right back after this.
Leading off the
So we're back here in the bottom of the fourth. Kristen Santoro will lead off.
baseman, number 2, Kristen Santoro.
Lacey has yet to get a hit against Bailey Arena so far.
They've hit a couple balls hard, but especially with the wind blowing in, a couple of them have hung up there. A couple of line drives have really just done the same. It's been tough so far.
In the semifinal game, the game before this, Lacey was able to win 3-1, and the Chelsea Howard 2-run home run in the fourth inning was able to help them get on to their victory.
And I'm just going to be honest. The game that Chelsea had was absolutely out of this world. Not only did she pitch a gem, allowing only 1 run, she had 3 at-bats. She didn't hit a ball any shorter than the warning track. She hit a ball off the fence, a ball that really just hung up there and got caught, and then, of course, the game-winning 2-run home run.
It's all around great game, yeah. So 1-1 count here. Popped up to shallow center. That could be trouble, but it will not be 1 out. As we've seen pretty solid defense from both teams so far.
Now batting
No mistakes yet.
catcher, number 5,
So now up
Emily.
Emily Diesendorf, and we have to point this out. She is batting .517. So that is every other at bat she is averaging a hit. She is 45 for 87, which is just outstanding. I mean, there's no way around saying how amazing that is. That's just crazy.
I don't even understand how that's possible. I just feel like you got to hit it at the fielder sometimes, don't you?
And out of 87 bats, only 4 strikeouts. She puts it in play, and that's the big reason why she's so successful. And throughout her whole 4 years, she's maintained a batting average over 500.
That's crazy.
Something not many schools will ever even have a player do. It's a hard line drive to the third baseman, low throw, scooped up. Great play there for the second out of the inning. So now we were just talking about her. The pitcher, Chelsea Howard, will step up. She walked her first at bat, the only base runner for the Lions.
12, Chelsea Howard.
So quick moving game so far already in the bottom of the fourth. 3-0 Mustangs. Pitch is outside, really outside, I should say. And she walked her first at bat. I think people know, they're afraid to pitch her a great pitch.
Yeah, you beat me to it. I was just going to say, she walked her first at bat. They missed badly on that one. It's not an accident. They don't want to give her anything too good because they know what she's capable of.
And on the year, she's batting .405, which is fantastic. Again, 26 RBIs. She leads the team. That's a high pop-up. That could be trouble to foul territory, and they will make the catch. So another good fly ball caught for the Mustangs.
At the end of 4,
3
the score
nothing
remains
at the end of 4.
Mainland Regional.
So we're back here for the top of the 5th.
Top of the 5th for the Mustangs.
Leading off the Mustangs, left fielder Mackenzie Brenna.
Mackenzie Brennan.
She is top of the order.
1 for 2 so far on the day. She did have that 2 RBI single in the left center. Plated 2 runs.
First pitch, hard foul, back over the backstop. Count is now 1-1. So, Mike, for the first time in about a year, I attempted to play baseball again with your team. If you had to assess my playing skills, rusty, good, what would you say? If
Hey,
there's a
for your
strike,
first game back in a year, half a year, whatever it may be, not very bad. I mean,
I appreciate that.
I'm just going to be honest. You didn't do anything spectacular.
And I wouldn't expect myself to.
No, it'd be unfair to put that kind of expectations on you.
And a great diving play by Kelly Fleck as she makes the play. She's getting up slowly. I hope she's okay, but what an outstanding catch to rob a base hit away from Brenna. So that will be the first out of the inning.
Now stepping up.
I would like to point out that I bought you a hit. That was all me.
Explain it.
Okay, I was on third base. Evan was at the plate. Evan hits a fairly weak ground ball to third. So I ran at the ball with my hands out to confuse the third baseman, and it must have worked, as that one is caught by Emily Diesendorf for the second out. Chelsea making quick work this inning. So I ran straight at this ball, all right? And Evan's got some speed. I got to give it to him. He's getting down the line, and the third baseman, I guess, didn't see it or didn't know how to play it because they never even threw over. They never had a shot. We ended up scoring the run. But I would
RBI.
like
It counts as an RBI.
it does count, but they probably would have had you out if it were not for me.
I don't know, I got some wheels on me. I also had another hit up the middle. I just want to point that out too. So not too bad.
No, you had a good game.
No strikeouts, so that was good. I'm gonna pull the muscle at first base, stretching for a ball too. You know, a little inflexible. That's okay. Anyway, back to this game. 2 outs here.
Back to what's important.
Fly ball to left field. Sarah Fisher's running after it, but cannot make the catch. That was like stuck against the wall. That would have been a hard catch even if she got there. And that dropped very quickly. Not too fly bally, I should say.
The good news is Chelsea's got nobody on, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Top of the 5th, 3-0 Mustangs. A little bit outside. Howard wanted that pitch. The 3 runs did come in the second inning when we were not able to broadcast. Ever since then, no runs for either team. Now that one's flat out to Sarah Fisher, and she will make the catch, no problemo. So now we are halfway through the 5th, 3-0 Mustangs. So now leading off for the bottom of the fifth.
Shortstop.
Shortstop, who we saw make a great play at shortstop, Kelly Fleck. First pitch is up the middle, and that will be the first base hit of the game for the Lions, and that's what they needed, a no-out hit. They don't say that. What is it? What do they say there? Not a no-out hit.
Lead-off hit.
Lead-off hit. That sounds a lot better than a no-out hit.
That's all right. Hey, anything to get them started.
Nevertheless, man on first, no outs for the Lions in the bottom of the fifth. They do play 7 innings in softball.
And sometimes that first hit's all you need, and then they start coming after that.
I'm telling you, hitting is contagious. I think you can attest to that, or agree to that, I should say.
Sure. That's the only reason you were picking up hits when we played.
Oh, I don't know, maybe just raw talent.
I'm just messing with you, buddy.
The first pitch, Lindsay Opassi was a ball. Again, her number's 25, but she's wearing a number 18 helmet. I think
It's
it's
gotta be separate teams.
trying to confuse the team.
I
The
don't
other
think
team.
that's it.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, what is going on here? That's what it is.
Could be.
So it looks like she's going to try to bunt here. Count as 1-1. Try to move that runner over into scoring position with 1 out if she can get it down. Pitch she's swinging away, and that softball will be up the middle for another single. So now the Lions have 2 on, no outs in the bottom of the 5th.
This would be a nice situation to lay one down,
Plate for Lacey.
in my opinion, anyway.
Third baseman. Number 8.
Now up third baseman Ellie Wright. She has 7 RBIs on the year, 5 runs scored. So what we said, hitting is contagious, and 2 base hits are up the middle. The first 2 hits of the game.
There you go.
So down by 3. They don't have to necessarily get all 3 runs in this inning, although it would be nice. They just have to chip away. They still have 3 innings left. Well, 2 innings after this inning. But altogether, still 9 outs left in this game.
And I think they realize that, and I don't think they're going to press to try to get them all in at once. Play a little bit of small ball. That's why I say, hey, maybe lay one down, maybe try to just get 1 in at a time. But at the same time, Ellie Wright's a very good hitter. Would make a lot of sense to trust her with the bat, too.
So Arena is shaken up a little bit. Pitched very low in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Wright steps into the box. Arena with the windup and delivery. Outside ball 2. Good eye there for Ellie Wright.
Some pitchers get shaken up, you know, especially when there's runners on base. A lot of times you don't see it as much in softball because in baseball you see a difference with the windup and the stretch. Softball, the delivery is all the same, but just maybe this is what it's going to take to get some base runners on, and maybe the pitcher will start making some mistakes.
Also now it is a 3-0 count, man, on first and second. No outs for the Lions. I think it's noteworthy. Only 1 strikeout for the Lions so far. So they've been putting the ball in play, and I think that's a huge part of this game. Put the ball in play and see what happens.
And they've hit a couple balls hard that the fielders have just made great plays on, or it's just been right at somebody.
I think nerves could be kicking up for the Mustangs. That is ball 4, walked on 4 straight pitches. So now the Lions have bases loaded, no outs in the bottom of the 5th.
Hey, what do I know? Why lay down a bunt when you can get on base yourself?
As there will be a coach's timeout as he will walk out and talk to Arena. Katie Hughes will be up to the plate for the Lions. So now the coach will walk away. And we will begin to talk again to you guys. We mentioned it earlier, but we just want to mention it again. This broadcast is in black and white. Don't think it is your screen itself. It is the broadcast. We had some technical difficulties, but we're just happy to be up and able to do this right now. So Katie Hughes will step into the batter's box. No outs. Bases loaded. and she will take a strike on the outside corner. She has 5 RBIs on the year. Batting .267. Pitch is low, but it's hit right hard at the shortstop. She bobbles it. She'll go to third with it, but a run will come across to score. So Lacey will have runners on first and second. 1 out. An RBI for KDU's as Kelly Fleck comes across to score. That's 1, Mike.
That's all they needed, 1 at a time. Can't do it all at once. You could do it all at once, but you'd rather string it together, pick a couple hits, and now you still got a runner in scoring position looking to tack on some more.
Now Montpernol will step up to the plate. Swung right back at the pitcher. She'll bobble it, but get it, and throw to first for 2 outs. But that does move the runners over to second and third with their leadoff hitter, Kayla Kohout, up to plate.
You beat me to it. One of the highest average hitters on the team is up now with 2 runners in scoring position. By no means is that a bad play. Would you like a hit in that situation? Sure, anybody would. But whenever you can move the runners over and set things up for the top of the order, you did your job.
So now 2 outs, runners on second and third. There's a 3-1 ball game as the line drives rip to the third baseman, but an amazing catch. Possibly a 2-run robbing catch there. Amazing catch. So it's going to keep the score at 3-1 through 5 innings.
Leading off the top of the 6th for the Mustangs, first baseman, number 22, Meredith Miller.
We're back here in the top of the 6th inning. First pitch for Chelsea Howard is ripped to center field. Kayla Kohout will get on her horse, and that will be on the warning track. Thrown in, a great throw in to keep the runner at second base. That was their 4th hitter, Miller, with the big no-out double.
Now batting,
Again,
right fielder,
we're going to go with leadoff.
Lead-off double, but you know.
That's okay. We're learning on the fly here.
So a great shot there to left field.
21.
And Kayla Kohout is very fast, but that was perfectly placed in between the gap between center and left field.
Yeah, it was going to be nearly impossible to run down that one.
Unless you're Usain Bolt, but you know, not too many people are as fast as him. So next pitch is lined right up the middle. Let's see if they're going to hold the runner at third, and they will. So runners on first and third to start the inning for the Mustangs. On 2 pitches, they have runners in first and third, attacking that first pitch.
In to run,
There will be a pinch runner here.
number 4, Jenny Marvelous.
Jenny Marvelous will come on to pinch run for the Mustangs.
Stepping to the plate,
Now that is their catcher who's on first base, so I believe they get a free pinch runner.
Catherine Hutton.
Catherine Hutton will step up to the plate and try to drive in a run for the Mustangs. The pitch is a little outside, ball 1. The runner steals uncontested,ly. Uncontestedly, there we go. So 1-0 count, no outs here. Runners on second and third, on top of the 6th. Infield fly, drifting out to the outfield. Kristen Santoro will make the catch.
That's exactly what they needed right there. Keep the ball on a pop fly in the infield. That's exactly what you want in that situation.
Now stepping to plate, pitcher, number 6, Bailey Arena.
The umpire will call time. And the batter and the coach will talk. So now to the plate for the Mustangs is their pitcher, Bailey Arena.
Looking to help herself out here.
A long meeting between them two, strategizing. So she will step into the plate. The corners will come very close in as they were expecting a bunt here, but that pitch will miss outside. And I give a lot of credit to those girls. I mean, they're in very close. That ball comes out very fast. That is very brave to stand right there.
That's scary.
Swung on a miss. 1-1. She did strike out her last time. Pitch is outside. 2-1. So 3-1 in the top of the 6th inning. The pitcher, Bailey Arena, will try to drive in a couple runs for herself. Pitch is a little outside, but swung on and fouled back. 2-2. This could be a big time for the strikeout with only one out here. Howard, the delivery and the pitch. That will miss outside. Full count. And the pitch. Swung on and a line drive caught by Kristen Santoro, and she will look to tag the runners up, but they will not go too far as it was hit so hard. An amazing catch by Kristen Santoro to save a run, and I think that energized the team.
What a play right there. That save a run is generous. I think that saved 2 runs right there. If that gets overhead, that likely splits the outfielders. That could be a double. What a huge turn of events. Now a little bit of anything you could do, we could do better. Lacey likely lost out on 2 runs this last half inning. Mainland gets a little bit of a taste of their own medicine right there.
I mean, this is the state finals, and they're just playing absolutely amazing right now.
Right. I mean, these teams here aren't here on accident. You know, both teams had great seasons. Both teams are here for a reason, and I think they're showing that reason why so far today.
Gabriela Monzo is up to plate. She's the DH for the Mustangs. Ground ball to Fleck onto first, and Chelsea Howard will escape trouble and give up no runs. So now the Lions will look to score a couple runs in the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back. So we're back here in the bottom of the 6th. Lacey down 2 runs. Kristen Santoro, who made the amazing catch at second base, will lead off. We've seen a couple of those. The third baseman for Mainland, Kelly Fleck at shortstop, and now second base, Kristen Santoro with another great catch. First pitch swing and fouled back.
And if you look, the number on her jersey and the number on her helmet actually match.
You know, it's about time, like. Maybe I'm just a little OCD. I need that to match.
Just maybe.
Ball very low. Count is 1-1. So now Lions have the 2-3-4 hitters up for them. And they've been all very, very productive. The pitch is high, but driven into right center field. And that will get down for a base hit. Way to get the ball in very quick. But another lead-off single for the Lions. And we saw how it paid off last time. And now the very, very, very dangerous Emily Diesendorf will come up to the plate with a runner on first, no outs.
You know, despite being down 2 runs, Lacey's in a very good position. They got speed on the bases, and they got 2 of their best hitters coming up right in a row right here. If they're going to get back into the game, this is going to be a great place to start.
Pitch is taken for a ball. It's another 1-0 pitch. Santoro on first. Diesendorf will call for a time.
She looked like she stepped out before time was actually granted. The umpire still gave it to her. A little bit interesting there.
The pitch, ball 2. And the Mustangs pitcher, Arena, is definitely not happy with those calls. We can see her mumbling some things underneath her breath.
So the problem with having the 3-hitter hitting .517 on your team, you could pitch around her if you want. But Lacey's got another great hitter right on deck.
That ball is driven to right field. That will get foul.
It's so tough when you have a player hitting above 500. You try to pitch around her, do the best you can, but then you have another player hitting 400 right behind her. What
Can't
do you
win.
do?
Yeah. You hope for the best, I think, is the only thing you really can do there. The 2-1 pitch. Outside ball 3. So now a 3-1 count. Man on first for the Lions, no outs. 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Arena looking for a strike right here. Ball inside, so that'll be runners on first and second for the Lions.
This is just the start they needed.
Same as last inning. As there will be a timeout right here.
Now stepping to the plate for
Now they're always dangerous again. Chelsea Howard will step up to the plate.
number 12, Chelsea Howard.
She did have the game-winning hit the last game, but I think she knows she doesn't have to do it all right now. Keep the line moving. Everybody's been hitting recently. If you could just put in a single or hit the ball hard somewhere, do your job, keep everything going, you're going to be in a good position.
And just another good position to help yourself out. She steps right into the plate. She's ready to hit. So here we go. Arena with the delivery and the pitch. First pitch off the Coach Faulkner's ankle. We hope he's okay.
Looks like he's got a smile on his face.
The crowd cheering his name, and he points to them, and they erupt. See, it looks okay. So now Chelsea Howard will try to hit this ball equally as hard, just not at him. A good pitch there will bring the count to 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside. A great stop there by the catcher to get out of her stance there and get up and grab that ball. Foul back. 1 and 2 will still beat the count.
Sometimes when you're behind in a count like that, all you got to do is fight it off until you can get a pitch you can handle.
Pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 3, so 1 out now.
Now batting the line. Shortstop, number 17, Kelly Fleck.
Kelly Fleck will step up and swing and miss on the first pitch. Second pitch, swung on a miss, strike 2. It's on an 0-2 hole here for Kelly Fleck, which 1 out in the bottom of 6. Runners on first and second.
Looks like that mound visit really settled Arena down. She's definitely had everything working since.
Ball a little low. Kelly Fleck is batting .203 on the year. Fouled off and into the Lions dugout. She has 7 RBIs on the year, looking to improve that mark right here with a base hit. The pitch, hit, a fly ball into left field, and that will drop, so that will make it bases loaded, 1 out here. Lacey still looking for 2 runs to tie it up in the bottom of the 6th. Great piece of hitting right there.
Especially with 2 strikes. Another thing where you just got to keep the line
Now
moving.
batting for the Lions. First baseman, number 25, Lindsay Opacity.
So now Lindsay Opacity will step into the plate, batting .276 on the year, 6 RBIs and 12 runs scored. Mike, is this perfect position for them or what? Bases loaded, 1 out, down 2 runs, bottom of 6th.
You don't want to jinx it, and if they don't get it here, it's most certainly not the end of the game. They still have 3 outs to work with in the bottom of the 7th should they need it, but this would be a very good situation to try to tack some on.
So Lindsay Opacity will step into the plate. I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
No, not at all. Kristen Santoro, I was just going to say, is so fast on third. Likely all you need to do is put a ball and play hard somewhere.
Yeah, the infield is staying back.
Which makes sense. They're more concerned with cutting off the tying run than they are the second run for Lacey.
Even a deep fly ball can do the trick here to get a run. The pitch. Ball 2. So a 2-0 count here. Making Arena sweat a little bit probably.
Very visibly frustrated right now. She wanted that one.
So here comes Arena with the windup. And the pitch. Taken by Lindsay Opacity for a strike. It looks like she was taken all the way. Digs her way back into the plate. A big gust of breeze comes as that pitch is high, 3-1. So a big pitch here for Arena, 3-1, bases loaded, 1 out in the bottom of 6th, up by 2 runs. The pitch, very inside, almost hits her, and that will walk in or run. So now the score is 3-2 in the bottom of 6th, still 1 out. Another time here.
That's huge. Now you have the tying run on third with less than 2 outs. So, again, anything that's put in play has an opportunity to score a run. That's a great at bat.
So coach is out there trying to strategize. Very, very pivotal moment in this game. State championship 3-2, bottom of the sixth. 1 out, bases loaded for the Lions. 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead. And it looks like Chelsea Howard has really settled in on that mound up there. So if they can get a lead for her, I think she'd be pumped up. This team we can see is going crazy. The fans are going crazy. But Ellie Wright has to keep her composure here. Maybe he's going to fly ball, tie this game up. I think that's the best thing to do right now. Just think about tying this game up and not go for the big hit. So here's the pitch. First pitch right down the middle, strike 1.
I'm surprised they don't have the infield any shallower than they already do. I mean, they're by no means deep, but look like maybe more of halfway than anything else.
With the speed of Emily Diesnorth on third. Outside, count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. So now the count is 1-2. Again, bases loaded. Count is 1-2, 1 out. The bottom of the sixth, 3-2. Mustangs. The Mustangs had all their runs in the second inning. Lions just got 1 right now. Looking to get 2. That pitch will be wide. 2-2. Mike, are you nervous yet?
Of course I am.
I think everyone in this whole building has nerves.
I'm assuming you mean the stadium.
Exactly.
I don't know if you'd call it a stadium either. The park.
Well, it is a 3-2 count, 1 out, bases loaded, bottom of the sixth, 2-3.
This is pivotal.
In South Jersey Group 3 final NJSII state tournament.
You see Lacey's fans getting into it.
The windup and the pitch. Hit up the middle. That will be a run. And Kelly Fleck will be held at third, but this game is tied. Still 1 out. A great job there by Ellie Wright to work the count, get a pitch she can hit, drive it up the middle, and tie this ball game.
See the fans going crazy. That's absolutely massive. What a change of momentum this inning has brought as well. It just seems like everybody's revitalized. Everybody's playing well right now. It's got to be a great feeling. But there's still work to be done. Can't get complacent yet.
So now Katie Hughes will step up to the plate. She's only a sophomore.
She's also neighbor.
She is my neighbor. Katie Hughes is batting .267 on the year. 5 RBIs, 10 runs scored. First pitch is a ball. So 3-3 is the score of the game, bottom of the sixth. And like we said, Lacey didn't have to get it all back in 1 run. They're chipping away right now. They just got a walk and a base hit to score 2 runs. So the pitch will be inside, 2-0.
Lacey's done a really good job is laying off some tough pitches as well. A couple close ones that they haven't swung at. Work some walks. Work to get ahead in the count to get some hittable pitches.
Again, only 1 out in this inning.
All right, they're looking to do more still.
And that pitch is low for a ball, so now the count is 3-0. You can imagine KU is going to take this pitch. The fans are going crazy. And the pitch, she takes it right down the middle for a strike. Umpire will come up and brush the plate off. Deep breath there by Katie Hughes as she steps into the batter's box. 3-1 count, 1 out. Gets set. The pitch. Swung on a miss. So now the same situation as last time. 3-2. 1 out. Bases loaded.
And again, all she has to do is put it in play and hope for the best.
The pitch. Hit deep to center. Back goes the center fielder. And that will be off the warning track. 1 run will score. Another run will come in to score. And that will be a 5-3 game as Katie Hughes delivers a big double with 1 out. And Lacey will lead 5-3. Mike?
Wow. I mean, all she had to do was put it in play, and it was likely going to get the go-ahead run in. But, hey, that works too, doesn't it? A huge 2-run double by Katie Hughes. You're going to be hearing about that tomorrow morning.
Do you have to buy her Dunkin' Donuts now? Is that how it works?
You should. I think that'd be the respectable thing to do.
Just a great piece of hitting. Work the bases loaded. And again, a big hit with a full count, 1 out, bases loaded to get a run in.
I think it's important to recognize Lacey is still going here. You know, 2 runs with the way Chelsea's pitching right now seems like a lot, but if you could tack on a couple more here, that's just going to be all that much more helpful.
Again, only 1 out in this inning.
I would like to point out, since we started our broadcast, Lacey has outscored Mainland 5-0.
You're welcome.
Maybe she should buy you Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't think it works like that. But I'm not against it. So now, 1 out here. Arena will stay in the game. And again, prom is tomorrow, so it's always great if they can get a win here to go to prom, even make it that much more fun having a state title underneath your belt. Work still needs to be done with this count still being 2-0.
And even more important than that, I think, is to be able to send this absolutely fantastic senior class off with, just in the best way possible. There's nothing better than winning a state tournament.
That pitch is right down the middle for a strike.
And obviously there's still work left to be done, but if they can able to finish this off and send them off the right way, I think that'd be awesome.
It's now a 2-1 pitch. Driven, and that will be a base hit to right field. 3 consecutive hits. Another run will come across. 6-3 Lacey as they scored 5 runs in this inning. Was it 4? 5 runs in this inning. 3 straight base hits, and just an amazing job by all these players. They've really rallied around each other. Hitting is contagious. And now Kayla Kohout will look to keep this streak going with man on first and third, 1 out.
They've batted around now in this inning as well.
The pitch below. Second pitch will be a strike, count is 1-1. And you know how we said the whole team can hit? Well, that was a 7, 8, and 9 hitters all getting base hits in a row. And that's the scary part about this team, is that they don't rely on one part of the order. It's every single person on this team is able to drive in runs.
Yeah, it's not something we just say just to make everybody feel good about themselves. Every single player on this team in this lineup can hit and hit well. And they proved that today.
Now 2-1 count here with 1 out. Fouled right back. A big hearty cut there from Kayla Kohout. Curveball driven to left center field. The left fielder will get underneath it, make the catch, Tagging up is Katie Hughes, and she will score without a problem, as that will be another run for the Lady Lions in this bottom of the sixth. 7-3, they lead. 2 outs.
Did you say 7-6?
I may have.
Now back
It is
to
7-3.
second baseman, number
Yeah,
2.
we're all just doing our best here.
Position, Santoro.
So we're not Joe Buck and and whoever else you want to say, or Mike McClung and Evan Lawani. And Lacey's winning 7-3 in the bottom of the sixth. 2 outs. Runner on first. Kristen Santoro will now step up to the plate.
She started this inning with a single that got everything moving.
So 5 hits in this inning. Ball in the dirt. Good stop there by the catcher,
5 hits to go along with 2 walks as well.
which contributed to the 6-run sixth.
Everything just seems like it's going right now.
Nice pitch there. 2-1 will be the count. Arena's ready. And the pitch. Hit again. Floater. Base hit up the middle. Another base hit in this inning.
It's her second hit of the inning, by the way. That's not something you get to do every day.
Or say. In the state final game. South Jersey Group 3.
It's even less frequent.
NJSII.
Now batting
No, hold on.
point,
NJSIAA
number
state
5,
tournament.
Emily Diesendorf.
So now Emily Diesenworth, who walked in this inning, will get a chance to put the ball in play. Pitch is inside for the ball. Still 2 down in this inning. And the fans are still very into this game. They want more. Pitch is outside. Arena will take her time now. So now count is 3-0. Listen, they're afraid to pitch to her. I don't blame them.
Then you got Chelsea Howard on deck. It's just a tough part of the lineup to have to get through.
That would be a call to strike. So 3-1. Monica Brignol on second. Kristen Santoro on first. Three and 1, 2 outs. The pitch, ball 4.
Another good at bat, laying off some close pitches, keep the line moving. Sounds repetitive, but it's what
working.
they preach, and it's been working to perfection so far this inning.
12, Chelsea Howard.
So here is, like we said, Chelsea Howard. Swing and a big drive to center field. He'll center underneath it and make the catch, but not before the damage is done. 6 runs come across for the Lions, and they will take a 7-3 lead through 6 innings. We'll be back to bring you the top of the 7th inning. We're back here in the top of the 7th inning where Chelsea Howard and the rest of the Lions will try to close it out to their first state championship of South Jersey Group 3.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Mustangs,
Gotta get that part in there.
number 11,
NJSIAA state tournament, of course.
Shannon Bennett.
So the 9-hitter leading off. She's 1 for 2 on the day. She had an RBI single in the 2nd inning and then struck out looking her last appearance.
First pitch, 1 down. 2 outs away.
It's a good start.
That's a good start. You know, you think Chelsea Arms might be a little cold. She didn't pitch in, I mean, it was a pretty good amount of time. Comes out, throws a perfect strike. Puts it in play. 1 down. A really fast fastball right by. Even the catcher, Emily Diesendorf, could have been foul tip.
It was.
Could have been. Strike 1. Oh, 1? High.
So we got a little bit of a lefty-lefty matchup here.
Yes. Yes, you do. Line drive. Another out. Mike, 1 out away from a state championship.
You can just feel the excitement boiling over. However, they're not there quite yet.
So got 1 more out to go through and a shot to left field. Sarah will get underneath it and get the out and put it in the books. That is the ball game. The Lacey Lions win their first ever state championship, 7-3 in 7 innings, and the crowd rushes the field. What a moment!
Wow, that's awesome. Especially to be able to do it at home with the seniors. Everybody's going crazy. That's well deserved.
I couldn't be more happy for this team right now, as everyone is going crazy. What a great moment for everybody. Hugs are being passed around like mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving, Mike.
That's one way to put it.
Congratulations to the first ever state championship softball team in Lacey Township.
I'm good. I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys.
We're going to stay with you here. Mike, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel proud that this team was able to represent us. I'm proud of the way they played today. And I can only imagine how they feel. This is so well deserved for so long. It's awesome.
All their hard work paid off. And I mean, we can't discredit how good Mainland played. I mean, besides one blemish in the inning, they played an outstanding game.
There will be a ceremony here at home plate in 30 seconds. On behalf of Lacey Township High School, we would thank our opponents, Mainland Regional, for an outstanding effort this afternoon. There weren't many teams playing today, and as a result, we should all be happy for the opportunity.
Just want to stay here for the trophy presentation by Mrs.
I would
Hughes.
like to call up Coach Faulkner and his captains to present him with the South Jersey Group 3 championship plaque. Girls, come on over. This is your award. Let's go.
So the biggest congratulations I can give to the Lacey Lions. That's going to wrap it up for us here. My name's Mike. Last words?
No, I think everything I said was said already. Congratulations to them.
Congratulations to the South Jersey Group 3 finalist and the winners of it, I should say, Lacey Lions. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night.